We're surrounded by wood pretty much every single day, right? But do we really get what's going on with it? In this explainer, we're going to get right into the grain of what makes wood so amazing and, yeah, sometimes so confusingly expensive. Come on, you've been there. You're furniture shopping. You're staring at two oak tables. One's $200, the other is $2,000. And they look pretty much the same. So what's the deal? Well, the secret is hidden right there in the wood itself. And today, we're going to decode it for you. All right, so our journey to figuring out that price difference, it starts with one really basic choice that every furniture maker has to make. Are we using solid wood or are we using veneer? This one decision changes everything, from the price tag to how long that piece is going to last. Okay, so first up, you've got solid wood. This is exactly what it sounds like, a single solid piece of lumber. It's heavy, it's super durable, and you can sand down scratches for years and years. But then you've got veneer. Now, this is a very thin slice of beautiful, real wood that's glued onto a core, something like particle board. This makes the furniture lighter, way more stable in humid places, and, this is the big one, a whole lot more affordable. But wait, veneers has really leveled up. Today, we have things like engineered veneers. And this is so cool. Manufacturers take fast-growing, sustainable wood, they scan it, digitally remove all the little imperfections like knots, and then they reassemble it. What do you get? You get a perfectly consistent green, or even these wild, exotic patterns that are super rare in nature, all for much lower cost. It's pretty amazing. But let's say you're set on solid wood. You're thinking, nope, I want the real deal. Well, now you're facing a whole new universe of options. And to understand it, we need to kind of stop thinking about a lumberyard and start thinking about something completely different. To make sense of all this, we're going to use this brilliant analogy. Think about the world of wood not as a pile of lumber, but as a university, complete with its own tiers, its own levels of prestige. So at the very, very top, you've got the Ivy League woods. We're talking about black walnut, teak. These guys are famous for their stunning, deep colors and incredible stability. They naturally resist warping and cracking, which is exactly why they're used for those heirloom pieces, the ones meant to last for generations. Come down just one tier, and you find the top state schools of the wood world. Still incredibly prestigious, right? This is where you find classics like white oak and cherry. They give you fantastic durability, beautiful green, and they're the go-to choice for high-quality, hard-working furniture, like that dining table your family gathers around every single night. And then you've got the dependable workhorses. Think of these as the really solid, popular state colleges. Woods like red oak and beech, they're strong, they're everywhere, and they give you incredible value for your money. Honestly, they form the backbone of the furniture industry, offering total reliability without that luxury price tag. So if you look at these three side by side, you can really see that each one has its own personality, its own superpower. Black walnut's claim to fame, unmatched stability, and that rich, chocolatey color. White oak is famously water resistant. I mean, it's literally what they make whiskey barrels out of. And red oak is just tough as nails. But because its grain is a bit more open, it has to be dried perfectly to make sure it's stable. See? Every wood is a specialist. But picking the wood, that's only half the battle. How it's finished can completely change its look. And, just as important, how it actually feels when you touch it. An open pore finish lets you feel the natural texture of the wood. That slight bumpiness that tells you, hey, this is a real organic thing. A closed pore finish, on the other hand, fills in all those tiny pores, creating a perfectly smooth, almost glass-like surface. It feels super sleek and modern. It's really a choice between feeling that rustic, natural vibe or a polished, modern one. Okay, let's tackle a question that trips a lot of people up. You finally get that beautiful, solid wood table home, and you notice, hey, one part is a little lighter than another. Is that a defect? No, absolutely not. In fact, it's the exact opposite. That little bit of variation in the color and the grain, that is the signature of authenticity. It's like the wood's birthmark, proving that it came from a living, breathing tree, and it's not some factory-printed uniform material. It's not a flaw, it's a feature. And here's exactly why that happens. The sun, the soil, even which part of the tree the wood came from, the darker, denser heartwood at the center versus the lighter sapwood on the outside, all of it changes the color. Even the way it's cut and how it ages in your home will keep changing how it looks. Every single piece is telling its own unique story. So, all of this brings us right back to where we started. What really makes a piece of wood furniture good? Okay, sure, price is an indicator, but it's not about a single number. It's really about those tiers we were talking about, just like that university system. You've got your budget-friendly options, your premium choices for everyday quality, and your luxury woods for those really special heirloom pieces. And here it is, the single most important thing to take away from all this. There is no best wood. It just doesn't exist. There is only the right wood for the job. You're building kitchen cabinets in a humid climate? You want that water-resistant white oak. You're crafting a show-stopping desk? The stability and beauty of black walnut can't be beat. It's all about matching the wood's special character to what you need. So the next time you're looking at a piece of wood furniture, you're not just going to see a price tag. You're going to see a story of stability, of character, and of choice. You'll finally know the story behind the green. The only question left is, what are you going to choose to build your world with?